Hi everyone, today I'm gonna share one of my favorite trips ever. I am talking about my week in Jeju Island, South Korea. I left Seoul in the morning and I arrived at the airport by subway. After a quick breakfast, tanpanpan, which is sweet bean paste bread, I jumped on the plane, ready for the adventure to start. The flight was about an hour long and I was so excited. Upon arrival, the weather wasn't so great, but at least it wasn't cold. I got my luggage and got on the bus for Sagwipo. The ride took a little over 1 hour. Subway sandwich in one hand and luggage on the other, I went to my accommodation. The first day, I wandered around the city and its beaches. Restaurants in Korea have fish tanks outside where they store the fishes. This allows them to be fresh when eaten. For dinner, one of my friends caught up with me, and we went for turuchigi, which is pan-fried pork with vegetables and additional rice at the end of the meal if you're still hungry. The food was super tasty, but what I loved was the sauce in it. It was so yummy. To start the second day, we got some bread at the Pyeongjam, which is how konbini are called in Korea. For lunch, the local market was a must. The market in Sagwipo is really famous for its unique and tasty variety of food. I got hokdweji dongsosegi, which is a black pork sausage. My friend got hotdweji kimchimari, which is hot pork kimchi roll. I really cannot tell which one was more delicious. They were absolutely tasty. The next stop was Colline Cafe, on the other side of the island. Together, we rented a car. While enjoying the peaceful atmosphere of the cafe, we got some binsu, which is Korean ice cream with some persimmon. The portion was really big, totally worth it. On our way back, we stopped at the fish restaurant and we got some mulbae naengmyeon, which is cold bucket noodles with raw fish and vegetables. Still hungry, on our way back, we stopped again at the market. Had some more raw fish and got tiramisu for dessert. After a walk on the shore, we headed to, I think, one of the best restaurants I've ever been to in Jeju. I'm talking about ollä국수. It serves mainly two dishes, pork soup noodles, a must-try, and potato water dumplings. The soup was incredibly delicious. Off in one end, we rented another car and headed to Sebyol Orum. In Jeju Island, there are so many of these small mountains. Orum refers to the around 360 small rising extinct volcanoes in Jeju Island. After the hike, we went to a quiet cafe and had some coffee. I could not resist and got some cake as well. Next up was Osulloc. It's a all over South Korea famous tea brand, part of the Amore Pacific company. For dinner, we went back to the local market in Sagwipo and we had some more raw fish. After filling our belly, we went for some last-minute shopping to buy some souvenirs before departing the next day. I got a pyjama covered in tangerines icons. Jeju Island, in fact, thanks to its climate and volcanic soil, has the perfect conditions to grow them. After a restful morning, luggage on one end, we were ready for the day of travel. Before leaving the city, we have a fulfilling lunch at a local restaurant, serving different side dishes, also called banchan in Korean, and a couple of main dishes. I couldn't ask for anything better. I tasted so many different Korean flavors. In the afternoon, we arrived at our accommodation. After chilling a bit, we changed clothes, heading to the beach to snorkel for a few hours. The water was really clear, and we saw so many small fishes. They were so cute. Dinner was at this delicious restaurant. While waiting for our food, we sat outside, drinking some cold barley tea, commonly served in many restaurants and cafes. This tea is in fact a staple of Korean dining culture. We had some fish ramen and tuna mini roll kimbap. Unexpectedly delicious as well. During the whole trip, food just kept getting better. Before heading back to the accommodation to watch a show, we went for a night walk, and nobody was around. It was so peaceful. We could not resist and got some bread and cookies as well. The last day arrived too fast. We got ready our luggage, got some coffee, and left the village. On our way to the airport, we stopped midway to grab some lunch. Unfortunately, the place I had chosen that day was closed. Just for that day, they went on a holiday. But we found another place quickly, and they had the best spicy squid I've ever had. So tasty. Never deny coffee after lunch. We found this amazing coffee shop with a view that was simply stunning over the ocean. Finally, we arrived at the airport, a little sad to be already at the end of this adventure. After exploring a little the airport, we got our ticket and waited our moment to get on the plane. While waiting, we walked around a little. They even have an observatory of the runway. One of my best trips ever. To make it easy for you in the description, there is a list of all the places that I visited in this trip. So check it out and let me know in the comments in which place you would love to go. To find more about my experiences and travels, click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.